Catus, Maximus here. This is a quick review of kind of a random name, a KR hook and pick set. And I picked these up. These were at a bargain bin at a local tool parts store. And I was actually a little bit surprised because this is a cheesy and cheap four-piece hook and pick set, but it actually comes in a surprisingly nice case. It's actually pretty rare that hook and pick sets actually come in hard cases like this. They're even advertising them as being chrome vanadium steel. The other thing that kind of caught my eye is their interesting take on the shapes for these picks. These seem similar to the older version of, I believe, the Titans or the Performance tools, just by this handle style that's in here. And that's also what caught my eyes. To tell you the truth, this type of handle style is actually not too bad because you really do get a pretty good grip on them. I kind of like the squishy little beads, even though they do fall off. We can always see that one has fallen off. Those type of squishy things do break after a while, but I still kind of like these handles. And so they even had a price of $5. I didn't even pay $5. I paid $4 for these. And even surprisingly enough, they have a little patent thing there. I do like kind of the holes that they have through the handles too. That's a nice feature. These picks are a little bit short considering the handle length, but they do seem reasonably rigid. They do have some knurling at the base, although the knurling at the right angle here didn't quite turn out so well. Anyway, never heard of this tool brand, so might as well get a video up there. And might give people a couple bits of information. Now, what I mean by their funny shapes is this is their idea of a hook right here. This is a Craftsman hook. That's a hook. This is just kind of a over 90-degree bent or bend. And then these 90-degree bends, this one is pretty long compared to the Craftsman, as you can see here. And then, of course, their offset pick. I actually broke that in my Craftsman, but they usually go over and then they have like a little V shape. And this one is just slightly offset, and so that's really why I picked up this pick set, was the fact that it had a longer right angle so I could get into even tighter spaces, or many times where I can push down a little bit further to release electrical connectors. And then this one where it's actually straight but just offset, so you can really get right next to something where the handle may be interfering. So really that was my impetus, is just to get these because they don't have a very standard shape, and if you don't have any hook and pick sets, this isn't going to be the best set for you just because they're not very well shaped. That isn't a very good hook. This isn't a double angle hook. But if you do already have some more traditional ones with sharp hooks like this, then these can be in handy. And like I said, these are similar to the older Titans and Performance tools. And if you can get it for just a few bucks, I just want to put a video out there. So for anybody searching for KD, now they are a little bit thinner. I can say that even though they're not too bad, they're definitely not quite as rigid as the Craftsmans. The Craftsmans have a little bit thicker shafts on them, so don't expect these to be like professional quality. But if you run into like some, like in this case, some KR picks, they're at least okay. If you can get them for $4 for a set, or even $5 in a case, that may be handy for a lot of people. A lot of people don't have a ton of tools, and so having little cases like this just to keep the picks organized is something else that they'll appreciate. Anyway, I really appreciate everybody who's been watching and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Until next time, Catus Maximus out.